So, in the ever continuing struggle to destroy Western societal norms and standards, apparently the Senate has changed their dress code to accommodate John Fetterman, and they're calling this the Fetterman Rule. Now, it seems to me that maybe what they need is a brain rule. Like, you have to have a functioning one.
Oh my God, really?
And it's not just him. I mean, look at Dianne Feinstein. She could be replaced with a goldfish, and it would still be less weird. How about Mitch McConnell? I mean, any moment now, he could just retract his head back into his shell, and it just won't ever come back out again. We know that moment's coming, we just don't know when. It's not just senators. I mean, look at Pelosi. She's one glass of Chardonnay away from speaking in tongues. And of course, there's always, well, you know.
All men and women created by you know the thing.
Yeah, anyway. So compared to all of that, I mean, this doesn't even seem like that big of a deal. But anyway, senators are speaking out on the decision to relax the chamber's dress code that some are calling the Fetterman Rule, a nod to Senator John Fetterman with his penchant for hoodies and gym shorts. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer directed the Senate's Sergeant-at-Arms to stop enforcement of the informal rules dictating that members wear business attire on the Senate floor. The change was tailored to only affect senators and not staff members. Oh, so it's rules for thee but not for me again. Quote, senators are able to choose what they wear on the Senate floor. I will continue to wear a suit, as Schumer said in a statement. So why would there be an informal rule to wear business attire? Maybe because what they're doing is supposed to be serious business. Maybe you're supposed to look like you're being serious instead of looking like you're, I don't know, hanging around in a dive bar, and probably drinking Bud Light. But what is the problem here anyway? Like, what is the problem with Fetterman wearing a suit? Like, is that just too complicated? I mean, obviously he probably couldn't put it on himself, but I'm sure he has people that can help. Maybe the whole process is just too traumatizing for him, and it becomes a danger to not only himself, but to his handlers as well. Maybe he just wakes up and then stands up and puts his arms in the air and they pull a hoodie over him. And it's just safer that way. Maybe he just never takes off his hoodie and shorts. Maybe just when he gets home, they take him out into the yard and hose him down. They take him in, put some heat lamps around him, and by the morning he's dry. I don't know. Maybe there's a purpose to standards. Maybe it's important for people to feel like you're actually competent. At least competent enough to put on a suit. Although, who are we kidding here? I mean, suit or not, it's still John Fetterman. It's still Mitch McConnell. It's still Dianne Feinstein. It's still Nancy Pelosi. Maybe it's better off this way. Mask off. No illusions about the people that are actually making their lives worse. In fact, I hope this spreads to Canada. I know that Trudeau has just been dying to wear his Black Panther costume in Parliament. But you know what else this reminds me of? I've been talking a bit lately about Mao's Four Olds. And this is what the Red Guards of the Cultural Revolution in China were unleashed to destroy. And what were they? Old ideas, old culture, old customs, old habits. And it sure seems like there's a cultural revolution going on right now in the West. What are they trying to destroy? Old ideas, old culture, old customs, and old habits. And maybe that would just be my imagination running away with itself. Maybe it would be, if it weren't happening everywhere all the time. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.